Hey guys, welcome back to Debo Reacts. So today I am going to actually be reacting to something based in the UK, finally. I've been doing a lot of Australia recently, so I thought I would try and get a UK based performer in there. But actually, ironically, not all of them are UK based. So today I am reacting to The Voice UK's coaches taking on each other's hits. So I recently reacted to The Voice Australia's coaches, and today I am going to flip it over to the UK. So now I can't actually remember. So I'm going from this. So It's Not Unusual is Tom Jones's hit. For anybody who is not from the UK, Tom Jones is a phenomenal Welsh singer, and I find it very unlikely that you've never heard any of his songs. Price Tag by Jessie J, that one's pretty self-explanatory. I have actually reacted to some other Jessie J, so it'd be good to have her again on the channel. Where Is the Love? We all know that song by the Black Eyed Peas. I believe it's Will.i.am who is a coach here in this instance. And then Breakeven by The Script, and I believe it's Danny from The Script who is a coach here. They don't call them judges on The Voice, they call them coaches. So I don't know if they're singing their own hits. Well, it says take on each other's hits, so I'm guessing they're singing each other's from that. So I'm just going to jump into it. I know that all of them are very, very good performers, and obviously pretty much all of them have quite a big international fan base, even Tom Jones and The Script, so would be pretty well known all over. So let's just jump into it. I do know all four of these songs, so I will probably be mouthing along like usual, as you guys are well aware. But let's play. Oh, Jessie J singing It's Not Unusual. Wow, she can sing anything. Her voice is just super versatile. And actually this song suits her voice really nicely. They could make a really nice duet of this. Oh man. Representing Wales. If you should ever want to be loved by anyone, it's you, Tom. It's not unusual, it happens every day, no matter what you say. Come on, come on! Weird switch up then. I'm gonna pause it there. That was a really weird transition, because that's the one thing I did wonder how they were going to do with this, was how they would transition between the songs. And it works, but it did throw me a bit, like, whoa, we've gone from like real sort of smooth into picking up the beat. And everybody put your hands up. But yeah, it's just good fun. And obviously they're all very, very different styles of singers, especially when you go from Tom Jones to Will.i.am. That's two very, very different styles of singing, let alone of music in itself. But yeah, so obviously I have a real respect for people who can write these transitions into music, because they have such capabilities of making it such smooth transitions, which I think is obviously something very difficult to do, especially when it's a very eclectic mixture of music that you're trying to integrate. But let's play. Breakeven. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. This song, feels like a right throwback now. My first ever Walkman had this as a free album on it, randomly. Sony Walkman. Not one of the CD ones, one of the little electric ones. documentary ones, digital ones.
Cause when the heart breaks, no, don't break even. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always
All such talented singers.
What am I supposed to say when I want you to be okay?
The Script is one of those bands as well, you don't realise how many of their hits you know.
And if you like it how I like it, come on, if you feel what I feel inside. If you love it like I love it, hey,
So fun, so
baby,
sweet.
let's get it tonight. If you feel it, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say hell yeah. This is
I love how they're all just jumping in on each other and their own as well.
Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the sale comes first and the truth comes second, just stop for a minute and why is everybody so serious?
So weird listening to some of these songs because like these literally came out when I was still in secondary school, and that feels like a lifetime ago.
everybody look to your left. Everybody look to your right. You're the right. Come on.
Who doesn't always do that when listening to songs though?
Money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Forget about the cha-ching, cha-ching.
Ain't about the, yeah,
Bling, bling, bling.
wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag.
What's wrong with the world? People
Pause. Yeah, so just I'm really, really enjoying this. As I say, I think the transitions are really, really well done from song to song, and I like the fact that they're not just singing each other's songs. So they're like jumping in for a chorus of their own song, then somebody else sings a chorus of their song, and it's really interesting to see. Just it shows off the versatility of a lot of them, being able to go from one style of music to the other, from R&B to the more sort of jazzy swing styles to the varying styles. But just a really fun way to open the show, and I think these performances that the voice coaches do on these shows really do what they say on the tin in showing off why the coaches are the coaches. Like they get to show just how brilliant they are in what they do, and show why they've been put in this position. Because I think I've said it before when I reacted to the Australian voice coaches, in that with other programs in the past, such as the X Factor and the different idols worldwide, often the panels haven't actually been just the performers. They've been like producers, radio hosts, and other such ilk from different countries. And so I think in that sense, whilst they very much have the right to judge and criticise because they come from those industries, it is going to be a different perspective to that as somebody who has been in the same shoes as the performers that stood on the stage. And I think that's one of the things I like about The Voice, is the fact that all of those coaches are people who have very much been in the shoes of the people that stood in front of them. Sometimes very, very literally. You take Guy Sebastian on The Voice Australia. He's obviously been a contestant on Australian Idol and won that. Ollie Murs on the UK version. He was a contestant on the X Factor in the UK. He's now gone on to be a voice coach. Kelly Clarkson in America, she won American Idol, and she's now gone on. And Jennifer Hudson, she's also been a coach, and she was also on American Idol. And she's been a coach in the UK and in the US. So there's literally coaches that have very much been in the almost the exact shoes that these contestants have been in, which I think is a really great thing. Anyway, let's jump back in, because there's not very much to the left of the song anyway.
What the world people living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to things that bring the trauma. Cause man, this is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works.
I love the new version of the song they brought out, but the original will always be the true classic.
Control your mind and meditate. Your soul gravitates to the love. People killing, people dying, children hurt and even crying. Would you practice what you preach, or would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. People got me questioning. Where is the love? Come on.
Their voices merge nicely as well, actually, especially on that final chorus. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that performance, really well merged, really, the voices merged well, the transitions from song to song have been done really well. But yeah, as I was saying in the start, I just think that it really does show why these coaches have been selected and why they have the right to be a coach and to make judgment, because they've been through this industry and they've made a name for themselves. All these guys that are all on here, they're very, very much coaches that have genuinely made a name for themselves, and full respect to them for finding a way to pass it on to other people. And I think very much one of the selling points of The Voice is definitely like the interaction between the coaches, because it's really fun to see coaches who come from very different walks of life. Sometimes they're friends before, sometimes they're from all different parts of the industry, and just the comedy of how they merge. Like, I think a perfect example of that would be with the US version. I don't think anybody really saw how that friendship between Adam Levine and Blake Shelton would become such a massive part of The Voice over there, and with two such eclectic performers just making a really, really tight friendship and such a comedic friendship. And then you have like those that are already friends coming into it, like Delta Goodrum and Guy Sebastian on the Australian Voice, like being really good friends, and that brings another element of sort of friendly competitiveness, but also that supportive competitiveness. And I just think it's really cool to see the interaction between The Voice, because however much people judge it, however much people say that, some people think it's a detriment to the show, that it's more about the judges than it is the contestants. But I think it was Chris Sebastian who said it. I was listening to an interview with him, and he said it was something along the lines of one of the things he really likes about The Voice is the Voice allows the stories of the contestants to just be as they are, because it makes anything that's going to be sort of like the scripted drama, so to speak, of the show is dropped on the judges, and so it takes it off of the contestants. Because in past competitive singing shows, the drama's been amongst the contestants, which has been maybe a detriment to their run through the show, whereas The Voice actually drops it onto the coaches, which takes it off of the actual performers and allows the performers just to be themselves, which I think is a good thing. But anyway, I really enjoyed that. If you've enjoyed that, then please give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any recommendations for me, any other judge voice coaches performances, or anything else that you think I should listen to and have a react, then please drop them in the comments down below. And if you want to follow me for some more videos, then please subscribe. Cheers, guys.